Oh my God, what a journey the banisters have been. They have just been, so many emotions have gone through my brain while doing this. And at the end of this series, which will be a couple of parts, I actually paint over the whole banister. So all my hard work was kind of for nothing. Looking at it now, it's like I actually could have just painted over, give it a light sand, painted it, and it would have been okay. But at the time of doing this, I thought we would strip it all back. I would have the bare wood on top and maybe paint the spindles or possibly replace the spindles. But you know, I had high hopes when we bought the house of everything that would happen. But this far into it, it was just crazy, and just stripping all the paint back. It actually wasn't like too bad. The spindles were the hardest bit, and actually I don't even have that much footage of doing the spindles because I just cried a lot while doing it and had a lot of coffee breaks to try get through it. But I had my hot gun and I was stripping off the top of the banister, like the handrails, and I was really trying to not like dig into it. But I mean, you can even see a few bits here where I did dig my scraper into it. And the craziest part about looking back on all these videos, because I haven't been posting consistently, is we have come so far in our renovation. So I have so many videos coming, and it's just crazy to think back. That's what we were living in and that's what we're in. Like even the pink wall in the back of this video, I haven't seen that in so long. So it's actually not seeing it back in videos. But we're really happy to look at our banister now and know that we actually took it off. This part was super satisfying when it came off in big chunks. I think there was only really like 2 layers on it. But like I said, it was mainly the spindles, which I think is in part 2. So this is just part 1 of doing the banister and trying to get all the paint off. Also underneath, there was a little kind of bit underneath the banister that I had to kind of go in and scrape off, which was really hard as well. But all in all, looking back in the videos, it's kind of like, yeah, we could have just painted over, but we wouldn't have got as nice of a finish as we did. And actually, I quite enjoyed taking off when it came off in chunks. It was just when I had to go in and strip. And of course, the cleaning part that no one ever sees when you're renovating a house is all the cleaning you have to do. So come back for part 2 to see me do the spindles. Welcome back to part 2 of doing our banisters. So in this part of the video, it's all the sanding to kind of take it down, and that handrail that you can see in the background on the wall, we actually ended up taking it down. It took us quite a while. It was really funny because they always kept asking me to take it down and I kept asking him to take it down, and I can't remember who actually took it down in the end, but it did eventually come down. So this was just about sanding to try get the last bit off, because in my mind at this point we were still going to be just having the bare wood, and I was just going to varnish the top of the handrail to kind of give it like that old worldy vintagey vibe. So then I went down to a local discount store and I got some, I don't know why I said discount store, that sounded so American, but I went down and got some paint stripper. And from videos I watched, I was literally like, nice, this is going to go on and it's just going to come straight off. But was I in for the ride of my life? I actually didn't record much doing these spindles because it was such a nightmare. But come back for part 3 to see how it all turned out so far.